Car Chronicles. To the person that gave me that name, love you for it. Thank you so much. Do the narcissists love their children? For most people, the hardest thing is to hear the answer that I'm going to give, because a lot of people are in denial. But I want you to ask yourself this question. Dealing with the narcissist and you have children by him or her, ask yourself this. They never loved you. They can't love. It's not possible for them to love. The only emotions or feelings or thoughts that they usually have is hatred, jealousy, envy, those right there. But to love a person, to make a choice to do right by a person, that's love. It's not an emotion. Love is a choice. And so you have to think for a minute. Did they love you? No, they didn't. You were convenience. You helped them. You provided them with something. If you didn't provide them with something, or you didn't serve a purpose in their life, then they're not going to be with you anyway. Do they love their parents? Do they love their siblings? You know, anybody else that they dated or been with in the past? No. So the children, you have to remember, children are just an extension of themselves, and you have to be careful. Now, this is not a general statement, meaning all narcissists are like this, but a lot of narcissists are also very perverted, addicted to pornography, and have no problem violating their own children, you know. So you have to be very careful. Never underestimate a narcissist. For some people that are in denial, you're like, but I've seen them with their kids and they're really great mothers and fathers. But you don't understand that they're being love bombed. The children are being love bombed. So they're the fun parent. They're the one that buys them everything. But if you notice, it's not quality time. It's not time spent. You know, a lot of things that they do is very selfish concerning their kids. They throw money at them, but the children do not have quality time. You know, and a lot of things that they may tell those children or say to those children, a lot of that is really focused around them, if you really pay attention to what they're saying and doing. So can they love their children? They don't love anybody. Their children are an extension of themselves, to a point where some of them don't have a problem violating their children because they're an extension of themselves. Why do you think a lot of the golden children, you know, you think the golden children have it all good and well? No, the golden child is one of the children that reminds the narcissist of themselves. So they live vicariously through those kids. The children are a pawn in the game of chess, and a lot of time a pawn in the game of chess to hurt you. So they'll use those children to hurt you, take your children from you in order to hurt you. Whatever it is that your focus is on, especially the love that you have for your children, they know that whatever you're passionate about is what they'll use against you. And then when they do get the kids, they don't spend quality time with them. They don't invest in them. They don't cultivate or nurture them because they're selfish. And so the question is do they love their children? Did they love you? Did they love anybody else in their life? Children are an extension of the narcissist. Do they love them? What you see is love bombing. That's what they're doing. They're love bombing the children to get their loyalty. Car Chronicles. Do the narcissists love their children? Part 2. Now, for some of you guys, you're thinking, well, I see the narcissists investing in their children, because in the previous one I said they don't really invest in their kids. They don't cultivate their children. Okay, so check this out. You have some narcissists that will invest in their kids in the sense of making themselves look like the perfect parent or this wonderful parent. So if you have a child that's talented, like in football, sports, music, certain things that they are talented in, they will invest in that child, buy the child whatever they need in order to cultivate it. They're not actually cultivating that. What they're doing is being seen, especially like the fathers that like and do their kids' hair. It's all the attention that they can get. So whatever they're doing with those kids, you have to remember you're dealing with a narcissist. It has nothing to do with the child, even though the child may benefit from it, but it has nothing to do with the child. What they're doing is they're doing that to get attention. They want to be this great mother or father. I buy them computers and phones and tennis shoes and clothes because it benefits that narcissistic parent. So they're not doing it for the purpose of cultivating them. They're doing it for the purpose of being seen themselves. You're the father, you're the mother that's doing this. Oh my God, this is your kid. When the child stops doing that, or if they get older and that's not something that they want to pursue, or they realize like I was just doing it because I wanted you to spend time with me, or I was doing this because that's something you wanted me to do, but I never wanted to do that, and they stop doing that, watch how quickly they withdraw from the kid. Or they make them feel embarrassed. They embarrass them. They make them feel guilty. They antagonize them. They may give them the silent treatment to try to force them to do what they got to do, because now it becomes a narcissistic injury. The narcissistic injury is now I look like the failure as a parent because my child did not. Or you could have like those kids that used to be athletes, or they were doing well and straight A students, and then they end up getting in trouble later on in life. Well, that other parent, that narcissistic parent, they don't get involved with them anymore. Oh, you were involved when they were doing well, but now that they're struggling or they have some problems, now you don't want to have anything else to do with them, because everything is about how it benefits the narcissist. If it doesn't benefit the narcissist is not going to put anything into it. It has to benefit the narcissist. It's a one-sided relationship with everybody. How does it benefit me, the narcissist? That's how they look at it.